I am honored today to be able to sit in this chair and tell you about a wonderful organization that I love and about how AIDS came into my life through my brother, who was 10 years younger than me. His name was Larry. Larry was like my son. I first found out that he was infected with HIV in 1987, and I'll never forget that day. It was a sunny day. We were both living in Houston, Texas. I loved him with all of my heart, but he said, "Quit fussing over me, Judy." He said, I'm going through something now, but I'm not going to live in a glass house. I'm writing a book right now, and the title of it is My Glass House, because my brother was so wonderful, and because he didn't live a little more in a glass house when he was hurting so badly. I have lived in a glass house for over 22 years now, fighting AIDS, fighting HIV, trying to save our kids. We all started a support group for families, and that's all I ever intended to do, was to give these people someone to talk to. And on night one, even though it was just for families, on the very first night, people with HIV and AIDS came. We said, well, duh, God sent them. So obviously they're supposed to be here. I guess He'll show us what we're supposed to do. This group has been mixed ever since. Families are welcome, friends are welcome, and people with HIV and AIDS. I have been going into schools every semester for 22 years now. Today, MAAS is mandated by the MAAS school board to speak to all 9th through 12th graders, and they have a new program that is a 3-part program, and I'm proud to say that this 3-part program, working together as a community and as a unit, teen pregnancy just in the last year or so went down 27%. It was all over the front page of the paper not long ago. I'm so proud of that. And today, MAAS is just a part of this church. It's a part of this community. Where it started with 5, 10 people, today we have almost 300 clients with HIV/AIDS. Some of them have moved off, and we still help them. We get new clients almost daily, weekly, every month. Some months I go in, well, we have 10 this month. We're getting them all the time. They're getting younger and younger. It is time for people to wake up. AIDS has not gone away. The face of AIDS is different. It looks different. You don't see people walking around wasting away anymore. But it's getting to our young people. The CDC, they said that approximately 1,000 young people, 13 to 24 in our country, are newly contracting HIV every month. Today, 1,000. Everybody thinks AIDS has gone away. That is what people think today. AIDS is not here. And yet, AIDS and HIV is on the rise today among our young people from 13 to 24. It's on the rise. It's never gone away. It's never stopped rising. Over 60% of our young people today from 13 to 24, they don't even know they have it, because you can have HIV for years and years with no symptoms. Those are our babies. Those are our future. They are our future. And we become one in those presentations. They come out cherishing their one life more than when they went in. These are good people from good families. Many of the families are fearful. MAAS goes in not only to schools every semester here in Midland, but also Odessa. We are a new service provider now, just became a new service provider for United Way of Odessa. We have been proudly a service provider for of United Way Midland. They have helped us almost from the beginning. We are the only AIDS organization that goes in and talks only about AIDS. MAAS is set up with two main programs, support and education. We support people with HIV and AIDS and their families and their close friends and everything in every way that we can, because many of them, a vast majority of them, have no families. Their families have disowned them, or lots of things have happened, so MAAS becomes their family. We help them by having a weekly support group. We help them with free counseling, spiritual counseling if they want it. We help them with emergency needs such as rents to keep them from being out on the street, because a big majority of them also live below the poverty line. So we are the only organization in this whole area that is just committed exclusively to people trying to live and not die with HIV and AIDS, and we have to help them. We have to try to reach our young people. Everybody needs to be thoroughly educated on this today, and this disease is very complex, it's very different, and so it needs good education. This education needs to start at 5th, 6th grade. When I talk to parents, I tell parents, we do not wait until our toddler touches the hot stove to say, don't touch, that's hot. We don't wait till they've already touched it and their hands are already burned to teach them. We cannot wait until our young people are exchanging drug needles, having unprotected sex, not being educated at all, to teach them what can happen to them. We need to start young, start early. I've been through a lot since my brother contracted HIV, went into AIDS, went blind, lost his mind, died. I've been through a lot over 22 years. It's too late for my brother. It's too late for many of my clients that have passed on. But it is not too late for the kids of today, and even for the people today who are struggling to live with this terrible disease. It is not too late for them. It is time for everybody, not just a few, but for everyone to wake up to this disease and to the needs that are out there from our young people. It is time to wake up and to realize that it is not too late. We need your help to act now and come and help us in any way that you can to help our kids who can't learn it for themselves and they can't help themselves. They look to us. Come and join us because we can't do it alone.